Boker Tov, everybody. Welcome to the beautiful, eternal, and undivided capital of the Jewish people, Jerusalem. I am here to talk to you about two recent events that highlight the absurdity, the utter absurdity of how we can/cannot defend ourselves today. And I'm talking about the IDF, I'm talking about our soldiers, I'm talking about me when I'm in reserve duty, and all my friends, and all the soldiers who are trying to defend us in the IDF today. We are motivated. We want to defend the Jewish people. We want to make this country safer for everybody. But is the legal, it is the judicial overstepping that it is making it dangerous for all of us. Here are the two cases. Case number one. We have one of the recent terror victims, Rav Achiad Ettinger, right? Father of 12. He died of his wounds from the terror attack where this IDF soldier was stabbed. The terrorist stole his weapon. Rav Achiad Ettinger was driving past. He's a hero. He was driving past the attack. He heard it. He saw it. He turned around, came back, and shot at the terrorist. He injured the terrorist. Unfortunately, the terrorist lived until the IDF caught him last week, and he was killed in the chase. But Rav Achiad Ettinger was injured by the terrorist and died of his wounds the next day. All right? Listen up, folks. You have a case where a civilian was trying to protect IDF soldiers instead of IDF soldiers protecting the civilians. You get that? You get the abnormality? You get the craziness about the situation? It was a civilian who lost his life stopping a terrorist because the soldiers didn't. Now, I'm not judging the soldiers, and I don't know exactly what happened, but I will tell you this. Soldiers today are afraid to shoot. Soldiers today are afraid to shoot because they know they are being investigated anytime they pull the trigger. And unfortunately, they are not given the benefit of the doubt. They have to double, triple, quadruple question themselves whether they should shoot at all in seconds. When you're in a situation to try to protect innocence, you can't have double, triple questioning yourself whether you should be shooting or not. You have to shoot to protect people. That is case number one. Case number two just happened last week also. I don't know how much it hit the news because it really didn't hit the news. There was a case of Arab Muslims throwing stones at cars on the road between Gush Etzion and Jerusalem. And they were throwing them near an IDF pillbox. We had some IDF soldiers standing at the top of the pillbox. All right? One of the soldiers shot the Arab Muslim stone throwers because he believed that the Jews driving in the cars were in danger for their lives. One stone thrower was killed, one stone thrower was injured. Guess who immediately is being investigated? The IDF soldier. Here, he shot stone throwers to try to save lives, and immediately he is the one who is presumed to be guilty, and an investigation is taking place. Now, I want to tell you something, folks. We're not able to beat the terror if this is how the legalization, the over-legalization, the judicial overstepping, and this is not just in Israel, this is in the whole freedom-loving world. The left is destroying our ability to defend ourselves. And the bottom line is this: the only way we will be able to defend ourselves is if the bad guys are afraid to pick up a weapon or to pick up a rock and try to hurt innocent people. Because so long as it's the soldiers who are afraid to pull the trigger because of potentially getting into trouble, then innocent people on all sides will continue to be killed, and the number of injured and murdered will grow. So we have to support every and all politician and political party, and I'm talking here in Israel, that is about changing and getting rid of this over-legalization, this judicial overstepping based on immorality. Because morality is, and the Torah is straight, and it tells us, and I've said it before, when someone gets up to kill you, you kill them first. Right? Kam l'hargecha hashkem l'hargo. Someone gets up to kill you, you kill them first. That is morality. That is what God taught us. And unfortunately, the left today is pushing forward judicial laws and regulations that are immoral, tying the hands of the freedom-loving fighters, the IDF soldiers, who want to defend. And the bottom line is, yes, if someone shoots, there should be an investigation, but there should be full support from the officers, the high officers, from all the ranks. Until he should be innocent until proven guilty. Let the soldiers shoot when it's believed to be danger and give them the benefit of the doubt, and after investigation, then you can find out. Today, they are guilty until presumed innocent, and you have soldiers who are afraid to shoot, and therefore they're not shooting, and it's ending up for civilians to try to protect everybody, including soldiers. Crazy. So we have to bring about the reality where it's the bad guys who are afraid to use violence against us, not the IDF soldiers who are afraid to pull the trigger in order to defend the good guys. I'm out of here, folks. Shalom from the eternal and undivided capital of Israel, of the Jewish people, Jerusalem.